Today, I'm doing something a little different for Funko for Us. But what are we going to do? Because I'm outside. All right, so hey! So I had some requests because I've talked about a few times here that we are actually quasi-farmers. We have a little over an acre and we have chickens. As you can hear, we have a couple roosters, but we have a couple chickens here. When I say a few, I think I've got around 60 right now. And so I wanted to take you on a little tour of what we call On Our Hidden Acre. Now, I do actually have my own YouTube channel for that, that I recently just hit the 1,000 subs after 3 years. But I do not have my watch hours there, so I'm still not being monetized by YouTube, which was a goal 3 years ago. But the good Lord has actually blessed us other ways so that the farm kind of like took a little back seat in a way. But let me take you on a tour of what we call On Our Hidden Acre. So it actually started years ago with this chicken, who is one of our original flock. Her name is Chewy, and she's running from me. But now, over the years, we have had chickens come and go because I am a chicken farmer where I have at least 2 restaurants currently that buy eggs from us. So we have tons of chickens here. And as you can tell, we have quite a different looks and breeds. Some of them like to be on the camera. Some of them just like to talk. We have a few roosters. Now, if you didn't know this, you do not need a rooster to get chicken eggs. But for example, like this guy here, he was not supposed to be a rooster. He was supposed to be a female. That, unfortunately, it happens sometimes. And actually, that's what we've got going on with our big guy over here. This is one of our big brothers. We have 2 roosters that are brothers. And he is a black Australorp, because if you look right there, there's 2 of his sisters, okay? As you see, they look identical. So we've got those. We've got a whole bunch of little different chickens here. I collect different breeds and different looks. Because they all kind of do a little bit of different coloring of eggs. So for example, you know, we've got different breeds here. So like we said, black Australorp there. This is a pencil Cochin. This is a white Brahma. We've got a few of the barred rocks. Now, for example, like the barred rock gives you the normal brown egg that everybody's used to. We've got 2 of these girls, our speckled Sussex. They're talkative. She loves talking to me. She follows me around the yard quite often. She's a Rhode Island Red. She's one of our little older girls. I think she's 4 now. Same with these 2 here. You know, and like I said, that's Chewy. She is one of our original, from our original 6 flock. She is now 7 years old this year, so pretty crazy. Now, here on the farm, we also do newer chicks too, because we're always getting chickens in, and then of course, you know, chickens die. So one of the things I did a little different this year is I also went back to having my bantam flock. Now, as you can see, all of these chickens here, they're all a little bit smaller. See, like those ones? They're a little smaller. Don't mind the mess. This is a farm. Remember that? Hear that little guy? Yeah. Yeah. Versus our big ones here. Yeah. So now they've gotten themselves kind of caught, but they'll find their way there. But that's cool. Bantams are just a smaller size chicken. What do we got? So we do have a full-size chicken coop that actually we built from scratch. This used to be our goat house. Now it is our hen house. As you can notice and hear, everybody's following me. They think I'm giving them treats. Oh yeah, I meant to say, look at that. We've got one guinea left. He does not like being held or anything. So what I wanted to show you though is, let's take a step into the hen house here and check out today's eggs that were laid. All right, so we do have multiple boxes because multiple chickens. So for example, remember I talked about different colored eggs. So let's pull these ones out. Look at these. Maybe the darkness will help. It's actually too bright out there. So we've got right there, there's just 3 colors of eggs. Let's put them there. We can add a 4th color in, see that blue? Then we've got another little one there. Let's see, while I'm trying to, we do also have white egg layers, which is, I know everybody's used to white eggs, but maybe you're not used to the darker ones. So those are just a few of the eggs that were laid today. I actually already pulled some out. So let's go check out something else that's part of the farm. Now, we also currently have 2 Nigerian dwarf goats. This is Mario and this is Peach. Mario's on the left and Peach is on the right. They're kind of brother and sister. They're not exactly brother and sister, but we bought them together on the same day. They were born like days apart, and they've been here. They started out as our 4-H project for my daughter, but now they're just pets, now that she's no longer in 4-H. And that's honestly kind of really how we started with all of the chickens, was that they were really our 4-H project to start with 7 years ago, and then I kind of got addicted to them by doing different breeds, different looks, different colored eggs, things like that. So kind of fun. Now I've also got this year here on the farm, we did something a little different, and I'm going to start doing this more and more. And see these little beautiful meadows here. They're so peaceful, they're so full of life, and they're so colorful. And honestly, as much as I need grass, I kind of despise just having grass. So this year I planted, I don't know, I think it worked out to about 1/8 of an acre worth of wildflower seeds. You know, doing different ones, trying to make them native here to Ohio, but also knowing kind of what we do, what I like, you know, like these pink ones here, these are cosmos, these magentas are cosmos. I love zinnias, so we've got tons of zinnias. Got some weeds there too. These ones are growing out. They'll be doing pretty good here soon. Like I said, we've got some zinnias. We've got a sunflower getting ready to spike there. But I'm also a photographer. So we've got a little setup there for that. But also, yeah, I use this as part of my photography too. So kind of nice. Not only am I helping out my land, but I'm also helping out my photography business by offering something a little different. And because we are 100% like private, we can definitely do that. So if you didn't know, I am a boudoir photographer for my main job. You can check out information on that later. But yeah, so the other thing we've got, you know, kind of like everybody, you know, everybody's got a backyard garden. Ours just happens to be, well, this year it's actually one of the smallest gardens I've done in years, but it is now, you know, end of August, so a lot of things are starting to die off and more like that. But, you know, we do all the vegetables and everything for ourselves. More of our wildflower area, more of our zinnias, and then we get back here where I am a beekeeper. So we've currently have 4 hives. Don't look at that blue one, that one's not there for right now, but these are our main hives. This hive here is actually one of our most and best producing honey ones. The 2 there, we did a split from, so we're actually really cool. And then, you know, we've got this one here, which is actually doing really, really well as well. Today it's really hot and humid, so we've got a lot of bees hanging out on what we call the porch, right out of their front. So yeah, it's really neat. We let a lot of wildflowers grow, so this is what a lot of people know for. Oh my gosh, my brain just went totally numb on what it is, but yeah, so we let it grow around them, and we kind of just do that. In here I've got some pumpkins growing. I'm going to be cutting back the weeds here in a couple days. You can actually see the pumpkin kind of coming out this way. But yeah, so that's it. That is a quick little like roundabout tour. The chickens follow me around because they know that normally when I'm out here they're getting something, or I'm working on something. Like they know if I go into the garden vegetable area that I'll usually throw them some veggies. One of the main things that I did here is we wanted to create a sanctuary for butterflies, and it's so loving to see them coming out. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little tour, in essence, of our farm. We do raise chickens for both meat and eggs. Currently this year I did take off from doing meat chickens, but I actually just got done today part of my job because I'm off from photography today, but today was honey day. So between myself and my daughter, we bottled up about 65 pounds of honey that I'm actually going to be taking over tomorrow to a local farmer's market. Farm market, she's not a farmer's market, sorry. A farm market where they sell it for us, but we also sell them here on our own farm. There's always something going on here. But I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Dan. Aiden's not out here, as you can tell, but he is part of our Hidden Acre as well. So check us out. I'm going to link it below. I'll tag it, of course. But on our Hidden Acre is our little farm. We would love for you to go watch maybe some of the videos over there. They're mostly always me. And then we'll be right back with doing more Funko stuff. But thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.